have a monkey in your pants?
Alright guys, Monkey Splash 5000 back with you for another video. This is a sort of follow-up video to the last one, which was I can't remember what it was called actually, but it was the big for sale, sorry, I'm obviously eating something, the big for sale SNES video, I think it was, which 6 games have been sold and posted out to some fellow YouTubers so far, and at least another person's interested in possibly a couple of games. So the games are selling from that, but I will be looking to put them on the old eBay and get rid of them that sort of way as well. So they will all go, and I shouldn't really lose any money, and I'm really thirsty, so hold on, you should be used to me drinking iron brew by now. Lovely orange liquid. So they're going, but this is the start. I'm not sure if it's going to be called, I can't call it the SNES Quest again, the NTSC SNES Quest, NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK, episode 1 or something, undecided anyway. So this is the first NTSC pickups for the SNES. Now we all know that the North American SNES looks absolutely toss, especially when you compare it to the PAL version or the Japanese Super Famicom. It looks really bad. So I was having a look, I'll put that up there just now, at a machine to buy, and a lot of them were yellow and quite pricey, and I was like, oh, and then I happened to come across this, and I'd completely forgotten about this before, and it was on eBay. It was a decent price, I buy it now or make an offer, and I made a low offer and the seller accepted it. So I wanted it because it's a little bit different, and it's not yellow, and it's in absolutely amazing condition, and I've never seen one in real life before, and that is this. Just looking over there, make sure it's in shot. Is it the SNES Mini or SNES Jr? SNES 2? I think it's the Junior or the Mini. It is in absolutely amazing condition. I'll just show you this. It looks weird, but my phone's buzzing. It's one of my friend. I sent him a text message. He just replied saying, "Looks weird." Well, you can't see it because I'm not focusing, but it looks weird, but different is why I wanted it, and I think it looks better than the normal Super Nintendo in America, if you like, and the size difference of it as well. Hold on, just check that out. It's so much smaller. So that is my SNES Mini, SNES Junior, SNES 2, NTSC North American machine, which I'll be using for my Super Nintendo collecting gameplay, and if you like. Now, I had a look up before I bought it and searched any differences between this and the original one, and apparently there's different processors or different video processors or something. I can't remember now, I might be speaking shite without actually properly reading it, but apparently it gives you a better or a clearer picture. Now I think the original one, the Model 1 if you will call it, you can mod it for RGB, but I don't think you can mod this for RGB, which isn't a problem because I'd be using, I don't know what they're called, composite component, you know what I mean? These things, I'd be using them anyway, so it apparently gives a better or a clearer picture than the original SNES, fucking words, North American SNES. So there you go, a little diddy machine, amazing, immaculate condition, and a couple of YouTubers know about this because I'd spoken to them about it beforehand, but very happy with that. Just apart from anything else, the condition of it, the price it was, and different is what I like. Like if any of my mates were to come around and see that, they'd go, "What the fuck is that?" It's a Super Nintendo, and they go, "What the fuck is that?" So I got that with it. It all came today, and I also got American Super Nintendo controller, NTSC controller, and they are weird. There's sweets in the UK. I think there's little purple sweets that look like these, purple violets or something they're called. But honestly, it looks like I could just, sorry, I thought I had a rattle, it's not. It looks like I could just pick these off and eat them. They look the exact, those buttons, they look the exact same. But apart from that, nice feeling control is the exact same, apart from the buttons aren't, obviously you all know the bloody difference. You know what I mean? The buttons aren't coloured like the PAL one. Now don't get me wrong, this one looks like such a much nicer controller. But to be authentic on this NTSC malarkey, I will be using this. So well, that's it. My words failed. If you've got any ideas, I'm not going to call it SNES Quest. I'm not going to say I'm going to try and get every North American game. I'm going to have a fucking good punt at it, but like I say, it'll take a while. Some games are quite pricey. Looking into it after announcing that I was going to do this, it looks like the games that are really cheap over here, for example, a £4 or £5 game on eBay plus postage, will work out pricier buying an NTSC unless it's already in Europe or already in this country, because you're going to have to pay for the game plus postage from America. So on those occasions it'll work out more expensive, but for a game that you'd maybe pay £100 for in this country, pick it up in America, an NTSC card for £40, £50 I've noticed. So the savings will outweigh those odd games, I think, that will be more expensive because it's NTSC, the cheaper games. But there's a lot of NTSC games that you found already for sale in this country or Europe, so they won't all need to be imported. But what I was saying, ideas for the name of the show, if you like, I was going to call it NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and have a nice little funky intro. And my plan was to basically show the game, have a little bit of gameplay on the screen, have a little bit of the gameplay on the screen, also on the screen at the same time, have a little bit of information on it, when it was released, the publisher, my words are really failing me now, also maybe US price and the price for the equivalent game in the UK, to give you an idea, which won't work obviously for North American exclusive games, which there are a few. So any ideas? I'm not going to call it SNES Quest, but I might call it NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK. Let me know what your thoughts on that. So anyway, the machine, this little thing with little things that look like sweeties, they look like sweeties. Nope, my brain really is confused because it should taste like the sweeties, but it doesn't. So I got that anyway, and next day delivery as well, which was ridiculous, and it came in a massive box with these little fucking peanut things, which is ridiculous, so I'll keep that. I got the AV lead as well, genuine Nintendo one actually, which happy about, and a little scarred doohickey. It's dead long AV lead actually, and I also got a big heavy, you'd fucking kill somebody with that. Somebody annoys you, I might take this out on a night out, somebody annoys me, just fucking gently throw it, it will kill somebody. A little plug adapter, and I never knew this, but I don't know if you'll be able to see that, they use a different sort of plug from the UK ones. The UK has not got that centre sort of pin, but it's a UK plug with a different pin, and obviously outputs the proper voltage for the funky little looking SNES. So it's really hot in this room. I've had the underfloor heating on too long again, and fucking hell, it'll be hot. Honestly, I'll come in tomorrow after late evening or early evening, I'll still feel the heat in here, so it's warm. So I've got the machine, the controller, the cables, the plug, and I also got, which I don't think is a good idea, some boxed games. Now the reason I say it is not a good idea, because I don't want boxed games, and the reason I don't want boxed games, especially boxed games that are in good condition like these, because if I get boxed games, then I'm going to see how nice they look, and then I'm going to want every single game in the future boxed, and I'll need to like sell one child and steal some more and sell them and remortgage the house, so I can't do that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games with it. This isn't start of the NTSC SNES Quest. This is just like a prologue, if anything. NTSC SNES Quest, will we call it that, or NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK? Let me know your thoughts. It's just a prologue to whatever it's going to be called. but I'm going to keep the videos for it just SNES related, like I did with the SNES Quest, so the SNES pickups will be in their own SNES video, if that makes sense. So SNES Quest NTSC, SNES Quest NTSC, NTSC SNES Quest, or NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK. Choose 1, 2 or 3. So 5 games, all boxed, complete, manuals. I won't show you the game just now, you might have seen it there. And I used to take the piss, not take the piss, but these box protectors, I know why people use them, but I also think you sad twats having box protectors, but now these do, and I kind of see the point, and it makes me want to have every single game boxed and all nice and protected like this, but I'm not going to do it. What I'll probably do is take these games out the boxes, put the boxes somewhere safe, and have the cartridges on the shelf, because these have all got manuals, like I say, they're all complete. And that way I'm not going to be tempted to buy boxed games, because I'm not going to see the boxes sitting staring at me in the face. But anyway, the first game, I'm not going to open these or anything. I've seen pictures of them, they're all good condition, they're all boxed, they're all totally complete. I will open to get the games out, but not just now. But the first game that I've got is UN Squadron. This should be saved for the SNES Quest, but it's not, it's a prologue. We've discussed that, although we've not agreed on what it's been called yet. SNES Quest, NTSC, NTSC SNES Quest, NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK. Decide. UN Squadron, game that I've got for the PAL machine, PAL carts up there. That's the first game that came with it. Now no SNES would be completely like this. Street Fighter 2. Lovely, lovely. These boxes, I've not seen proper SNES boxes in my hands for years. If you can hear the toilet there, it's my wife just got to the toilet. Batman Returns. Look at this, is just tasty. See, this is bad. This is why I say no. I don't want any box games, because then I'm just going to go, I want all the games boxed, because they look, I'm going to get static shock. They look so tasty. Next game is another classic SNES game that is an essential. Is Star Fox. Again, very, very good condition. And the next one is, which I've also got for the machine up there, but I've boxed mental, Super Tennis. Absolute classic as well. So I really think what I will do, once those carts have gone, the PAL ones, take these out of the boxes, get them on the shelf, and put these boxes away somewhere safe, because I don't want them out on display, because look how good they look. Look how good they look out on display. Oh, it's just too tempting to get them all boxed, but I could never afford that. Never, ever, ever, ever. That'd just be retarded, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to hide the boxes so my brain forgets that they're here. Oh, but with regards to this for sale video that I put up, I'll put a link to it down below anyway, but with regards to that, they will be going on eBay the next day or two. So if there's anything that you want on that, give me a shout. I'll try and do you reasonable prices without fucking myself in the ass, basically, because I still need to make money back on it. But that is it, guys. The start of the NTSC SNES collecting. But please help me decide what it should be called. NTSC SNES Quest, SNES Quest NTSC, or NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK. Now if it was going to be NTSC SNES Collecting in the UK, I was going to do a little intro of it with a picture of the UK and some SNES games zooming into it. I'm absolutely baking hot and I realise I'm speaking pish, but that's just so cute and tiny and bizarre looking compared to its foreign, older cousin. But as always, guys, thank you much for watching. Please let me know any ideas what you think the SNES collecting, NTSC SNES collecting series should be. I've said it loads of times now, so put your comments down below, it'd be much appreciated. And as always, before I sweat to death in this little room, I will see you next time.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?